Hello, welcome to the Minetrek.net server. I'm currently on the C build. I'm actually on the lowest deck of the ship. I wanted to thank DeBomb72 for helping me out in here. She's pretty much done. She's all buttoned up. We went ahead and put in the antimatter pods and ejection systems and all that stuff, or close as we can get to it with Minecraft. Anyways, she's looking pretty good. Did a lot more work on the exterior. Take you a quick tour up here. I haven't shown you the Arboretum yet. This is the upper deck of the Arboretum. It's a pretty big Arboretum. It's just sort of a, still a work in progress. But there's like an upper lounge on the port side, and then there's another one over here on the starboard side. There's the warp core. Show you another little area that DeBomb, actually it's up here, DeBomb helped me with as well. I'm kind of liking this area. Not really sure, I want to call them energizers, like a auxiliary power plant of the ship, because it basically it feeds the mass fabricators that are located up there, and I just haven't plumbed it all in yet with blocks. But anyways, this goes down to the warp core and so on and so forth, and into here goes into the mass fabricator, which of course fabricates goods for the ship, including weapons, which go up those caution tubes. And back here we have major corridor work, escape pods, auxiliary transporters on both sides, gangways, more elevators, turbo lifts. Back here is the aft Photon torpedo launcher with a neat little thing. You can just shoot right up here, climb right on up, and you're in the cargo bay. So you bring in torpedoes from the hangar, and it's just a straight shot down to the torpedo bay. But we have a shuttle here, and I've made parking for a few of them downstairs, but I haven't put them in yet. Anyways, this is the shuttle bay. All, major work in progress. But we're getting there. There's the shuttle parking outlines. We're probably just going to end up having little corner pieces instead of the actual squares. Just right now I just wanted to make sure we had room for them all. This is the lower shuttle bay. It's not the upper shuttle bay, which again is, pretty big itself. In fact, I'll see if we can actually get to it by just taking the turbo lifts. Should be able to. One would think you would be able to. Anyways, we shall try. We're on the warp core and to the front of the ship. And then we should be able to go straight up. And look forward. Actually, let's go this way and get over the lip there. Oops, I think we passed it. There's still some work being done on these right here. There'll be it's where it's double lined here, it'll actually be a single door instead of double doors. But right now they're just there for just so I know they need to get done. But whoops, I guess is that too. Bingo. Got right to it. Anyways, this is the hangar, the upper hangar parking. Of course, the lifts lead up here, and it's a dual lift system, so they can have up to 4 ships in whatever they decide to park here. Or, well, gets parked there. But yeah, it's coming along pretty good. Let's zip on outside here real quick and At night the ship looks really good, as well as during the daytime. So see if we can get down here and I'll do a nice little flyby for you. But we started in early October, around the 1st of the month, and it was just an empty hull that Impeller had imported. It took a while to clean it up, not as long as I'd figured for. It only took a couple of days to get the hull actually cleaned up. And Brain focused on the nacelles, and other people came in and helped out as Brain went on to other projects. Brain's doing his own little personal server series now, so Let's Play. I'm not sure if he has a channel yet, but when he does, I'll make sure I mention it for him. But I think he'd appreciate people watching it. But yeah, you know, took a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of people worked on her. A lot of a lot of attention to detail still yet to go. I mean, we got most of the major rooms filled in. None of the crew quarters have been filled in. A few of the crew areas have been filled in, but there's still, you know, major works in progress. The upper Arboretum. We'll probably do some more tweaking, may even change the color of the blue here to a lighter color or to a different color. It really just depends on how it looks. I still haven't updated this yet. I may not, I don't know, it just depends on which one looks the best, the DeBomb version or that version. But either way, it doesn't really matter. It's just a name. This is the forward VIP lounge, and then there's the crew lounge right here, or the 11 forward deck, or whatever you want to call it, 10 forward deck. I don't remember what deck it is. Also did some more detail work on the Probert C model. Did some highlighting to her. Fixed some interior issues that were bugging me that needed to be addressed. We're going through her a little bit more thoroughly here as time goes and permits. Kind of getting burned out on building right now, so I'm just kind of lackluster building. Just trying to find things that pique my interest. We'll be updating the phaser strips as well. Heller's been working on voxel sniper projects over there. I don't want to spoil those. But they look pretty promising. You can see him if you go on the Dynamap and look on the Dynamap. I think iPanic has been working on the Milner pretty heavily. I don't want to show that off until I talk to him about it. Here's the Voyager. This is one of those little pet projects I work on as I get bored and I want time and stuff. I just kind of bump through here. Cole started working on it, but the deck spacings were kind of off, so I went ahead and fixed the deck spacings and started outlining the odd hangar area of the ship. This is just eyeballing it in. There's no real deck plan, but it's just sort of eyeballing it in. So hopefully I can get it lined up. But yeah, I'll probably be working on this more often than not as a project. So I don't know if I'll keep working on it or if I'll finish it or what, but I'm just sort of thinking around with it right now. Something to do. A lot of work needs to be done to this model to even begin to make it look decent, and I don't know, I just don't really have the interest. Maybe if I had a like what Heller's doing and with the decals and stuff and hull details using a voxel sniper, it might make it a little bit more interesting. You know, get the hull cleaned up and then be able to work from there. This is the things that Cole imported for the ship, based off of the strategic design deck plans. Not bad, but it's something I wouldn't want to really use. We've done them before, and they're okay, but there's a lot of issues with them that I want to try and avoid, so they'll just be more of a guide than anything else. The ship will probably be all, you know, pretty much custom interior based off of these plans, but not exact to those plans. So at any expense, that's pretty much what's been going on. And thanks for watching. Have a nice day.